Why are you so early?
Because if you don't ask for a prescription before 10, you've got to wait till next day. And I need it for tonight, don't I?
Come back after, or what?
Nah, better go home. Let Mum know I'm still alive. See you later uptown, all right?
What are you looking for?
This. Right, car keys.
Yeah, I've got to go.
Fine. Where are they?
You all right?
What do you think? I've lost my home and... I'm sorry, but just look at this place. Still, at least I've got you.
Yeah. Should have just come round to mine in the first place.
Yeah, I know, but you were busy at the restaurant and I didn't want to put you out. Couldn't just turn up with my bags on your doorstep.
Yeah, but I've only been for the weekend, though.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course.
Well, we've got to let the dust settle first, haven't we? Oh, damn, look, I'm really late now.
Me too.
And I'll try and find some place where we don't have to take it in turns to get dressed, OK? Bye.
Kate? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just on my way now. Apologise to my patients, will you?
A bit prescription, please.
Fine, that'll be ready after 2.
Cheers.
So, where was she if she wasn't at home then?
I've no idea.
But Phil said...
Joe, just leave it, please.
Ooh, it's chaos out there.
There's nothing to do with my patients. I'm not due to start for another quarter of an hour.
No, it isn't. It's Helen's.
Oh, Helen running late. It's not like her.
I know, but it's not always easy getting organised when you're not at home, is it?
Hey?
Well, Helen was late this morning and I was going to phone her, but then Kate said she'd do it, which is a little bit unusual because I usually do the chasing. Anyway, she got through to her at home, but she obviously wasn't there. But I know she spoke to Phil. Well, anyway, she eventually got hold of her on a mobile, but if you ask me, she wasn't at home all last night, and Kate's been ever so tight-lipped about the whole thing, so just wondered if you knew anything.
No.
Sorry if I was a bit frantic. I just didn't know who else to call.
Give yourself a break, Helen. It must have come as a bit of a shock.
You're telling me. Can't blame Phil, though, can I?
But dumping your suitcases on the doorstep like that...
I probably deserved it. I'm scared, Kate.
Give yourself some time.
Listen to me going on about my domestic problems, and there's you.
It's fine.
Well, after what you've been through...
Helen, stop. I'm fine. Really. Far too busy to be wallowing and thinking about anything. Anyway, right, I better get on, I suppose. Now, if you need to talk, I'm here, OK?
Ditto.
I'm sorry, I'll come back.
No, it's OK. I was just leaving.
Well, I was just wondering if everything was OK.
Does everyone know, then?
I'm sorry. So how you feeling now?
OK. Numb. Better than I was at the weekend. Still, I suppose I had it coming. Phil was bound to find out about Chris sometime, and maybe it's better like this. At least I'm not lying to him anymore.
I take it Chris knows.
Yeah, he was with me last night. He's been great. He's the only thing that's keeping me going.
Are you staying with him?
No, I'm at a B&B at the moment. But hopefully when things settle down, we'll look for somewhere together. Somewhere big enough for the kids, which his place isn't.
Oh, moving in together is a bit quick for that, isn't it?
Well, of course it isn't. But we're sure about how we feel about each other, so what's the problem? I'm sorry, Steve. I'm a bit on edge at the moment.
Not surprising, really.
Anyway, if he wasn't sure about us moving in together, he'd have said so, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Lead me to the coffee.
Oh, hi, Caroline. You all finished?
Well, you should know. You're the one who books them in.
Yeah. Is Helen okay?
Why do you ask?
Well, no reason, just, you know, with her not living at home at the moment. I was just wondering, is that permanent or...?
Well, why don't you ask her? Because no one's told me about it.
Oh, repeat prescriptions.
Oh, thank you. Vicky Brown, did she drop this request off herself?
Yeah, why?
Well, I prescribed her some inhalers last week and the week before.
Well, maybe her asthma's really bad.
Well, maybe she just needs to come and be seen. Listen, will you check that she's not overusing her inhalers, and I'll check what she's had with the records.
OK. I'll bring you in a coffee then, shall I?
Thanks.
Oh, you off out?
Sorry?
Just so as I know, you'd be on your mobile, yeah?
That's right.
It's just that after this morning, we weren't quite sure how to get hold of you.
What do you mean, after this morning?
Well, I didn't mean... I was just...
Joe, I finished my morning surgery. If there are any problems, I'm on my mobile as usual, OK?
Fine. Good.
Where's the rest? There should be 2 more boxes of tablecloths and some more napkins.
Hi.
Hi. What can I do you for? Right, I knew there was more. Look, is this urgent? It's just that
No, I was just hoping we could have a chat.
OK, nearly done. Right, OK, cheers, mate. So could you put those downstairs? I'll sort them out later. OK, let's go outside.
Sorry to turn up like this.
No, it's fine.
It's just, as long as I'm with you, it feels like everything's going to be OK. It will be, won't it?
Yeah, of course.
And you and me were fine, aren't we?
Yes. Stop worrying, would you? Look, I've really got to get back.
Actually, I'm not finished yet.
Right. OK.
Joe, the repeat prescriptions. Vicky Brown, she definitely asked for salbutamol, did she?
Yeah.
Right, well, I think she's made a mistake and means a preventer inhaler. She hasn't had one of those for ages, so that's what I've prescribed. Can you make sure she understands which is which? It's the brown inhaler every day and the blue reliever is needed.
Yeah, but what if she wants the one that she asked for and she's lost the last one or something?
Well, all of them? Well, that's unlikely, unless the technique's at fault, of course. Ask her to see Ruth for an assessment, and if she's happy, then I'll prescribe some salbutamol. But make sure she's seen first, OK?
All right, I'll let her know. Oh, your visits.
Thank you. It's the kids I feel sorry for.
They'll adjust.
I don't want them to think I've abandoned them.
Oh, don't be so melodramatic.
Losing your mum's pretty melodramatic.
Well, they'll still be able to see you.
Where? In that grotty little B&B? I need to find somewhere better.
Well, you will. You didn't exactly get a lot of notice to find someplace else, did you?
No. But I still need to find somewhere bigger.
It's not going to be cheap. You're still paying the mortgage on the other place as well, aren't you?
But it's important. So I was thinking... Now, I know you said not to think about it until the dust settles, but how about you and I find somewhere together now?
You mean buy a place?
Not buy, necessarily. We could always rent.
Look, don't you think this is all happening a bit soon? I mean, you and Phil only split up just a few days ago.
Well, he's hardly going to have me back, is he?
It's early days. I mean, he might change his mind.
He won't. Why are you saying this?
I don't know. It's all a bit overwhelming.
You're telling me.
I mean, we've got to be sure.
I am sure, and I thought you were too.
Well, of course I am, but... Look, I've really got to think about this. I can't just up and move house like that.
Well, we don't have to do it now, not if you don't want. I can stay where I am for the time being. It's just something we should consider.
Yeah. Look, I really got to get back.
Okay.
See you later.
It's going to take long.
Shouldn't do if they've got their act together. The receptionist can be a bit dozy.
We've got to sort out tonight, that's all. I need to find out where we're going to meet.
You've got ages.
I know, but if we're going to meet up, I need to let this bloke know when and where.
You're hopeless. Look, if you're that worried, why don't you ring Sam again? I know which is which, and I want the salbutable, not these.
She wants you to see the nurse first.
It's a waste of time.
So when can you come in?
What for?
To see the nurse. I can fit you in tomorrow morning.
I can't wait till then. I need them now.
What seems to be the problem?
The problem is your doctor's refusing to treat me. I'm an asthmatic and I need my inhalers. What happens if I have an attack?
Caroline has prescribed her some inhalers, but they're not the ones that Vicky wanted. She's had too many of those ones recently, and Caroline wants her to see Ruth first for an assessment.
But the nurse can't see me today.
She's got minor ops.
Well, what about later with Caroline, perhaps?
You're not listening. I don't want later. I want now.
Yes, well, the nurse is busy and Dr. Powers is out on visits.
Oh, that's not my problem. This is down to you. All I want is my blue inhalers. I've nothing left. So you sort it out, and now.
Was that the last one?
No, Mrs. Dumbly's waiting. Seborrheic walked.
Sorry, Helen, can you do me an urgent prescription, please?
I can't believe this place.
We are doing our best. Maybe you should have thought of getting more before you ran out. Then we wouldn't have this rush.
Maybe the doctors should prescribe decent amounts, then she wouldn't have to keep coming back for more.
We can't leave her without a salbutamol inhaler.
No, but I don't really have time to see her now, not if I'm going to do Mrs. Dumbly. Evening surgery starts soon. I'll make a start on Mrs. Dumbly, put the local in. And could you check Vicky's technique and redo the Riot Act?
Yes, but look, apart from the prescription that Caroline wrote today, she hasn't asked for a preventive inhaler for ages. Are you sure that's not what she wanted?
Yeah, she's got one of those.
Well, perhaps you should remind her to use it.
She needs a full assessment.
I agree. Her control's all over the place. But if you make it clear to her that she's not going to get another prescription unless she sees you, then you've got it covered.
All right. Shall I send Mrs. Dumbly through?
Please.
I'm sure Dr. Powers didn't mean to leave you short, but she has a duty to make sure she's not overprescribing.
You're saying Vicky's abusing this stuff or something?
No. What we're saying is if you're having to use this much, something must be wrong. Mrs. Dumbly, would you like to go through? I'll follow in a minute.
There's nothing wrong. I'm fine.
You may think you are, but according to the computer, you're using too many of your blue ones and not enough of the brown ones. Now, are you using the brown ones?
Yes.
Regularly?
Yes.
Are you going to give her that prescription or what?
If you are using your inhalers and you're getting through this much, you must be doing it wrong. So, show me how you use them.
Oh, for goodness sakes. Satisfied?
Last.
They've only prescribed one.
It's only to tide you over till tomorrow.
I've booked you in to see Dr. Powers at 11 o'clock.
Yes. Well, she'll be able to give you more if she feels it's necessary. And make sure you get some preventers. And make sure you use them.
Did you get hold of Sam?
Yeah. She'll meet us at the usual going from there.
Typical.
What's this preventer inhaler they keep going on about? I've seen you use it.
It's because I don't. It's useless. It's a waste of time.
Vicky? Vicky Brown!
Right little madam, wasn't she?
Was that Vicky Brown I've just seen leaving?
Yep.
Well, did you give him a message?
She wasn't very happy.
That's an understatement.
She did want the salbutamol.
Yeah.
Well, you explained why she couldn't have it.
Yeah, but she'd run out.
Well, if you believe that, you'll believe anything. You didn't give her any, did you?
Well, she was kicking up such a fuss.
Helen wrote her out a prescription just for the one, though.
Oh, she did she? gave Vicky Brown a prescription?
I didn't fancy being sued for negligence.
Well, she's been getting through inhalers at the rate of 2 a week.
And she clearly needs to be seen by her own doctor.
She has an appointment with you tomorrow.
But she won't turn up. She's got what she wanted.
She was seen by Ruth to check her technique, and you made sure she was using both types of inhaler, didn't you?
Yes and no. I mean, I checked her technique and she seemed fine.
Well, didn't you ask her about the preventer?
Yes, and she assured me she was using it.
There you go, then.
But I really don't think she is.
Oh, terrific.
You can't be blamed if your patients lie, Caroline. The point is, Vicky's very well aware that she has to use both types of inhaler and that we're worried about her control. She has to take some responsibility for her own health.
She's 18. Responsibility's pretty unusual at that age.
Joe, just leave it, will you?
Look, I know it's none of my business, but we do need to know how to contact staff, and we need an address if something goes wrong, so if Helen's...
I'm sure Kate's got everything under control.
Yes, well, I'm sure she has.
And there's no use grilling me because I don't know anything.
Hiya.
Bad day.
And I can't see it getting much better.
It's not Chris, is it?
I went to see him earlier. And, well, he thinks it's a bit soon for us to move in together.
Bit freaked out, is he?
No. Well, a bit, I suppose, but it's understandable under the circumstances. Steve, I'm not scaring him off, am I?
I'm sure you're not.
It's just he seemed a bit distant. It just feels like everything's collapsing around me at the moment, and I just need to know he's there.
Of course you do. And I'm sure he will be.
Really?
Yeah. Look, Chris cares about you, Helen. A lot. And, well, he just needs a bit of time to get his head around everything, that's all.
I hope so.
So where's the gig?
Sam reckons the line's worth a look.
Yeah, there's an indie band on, but not till late.
We'll go there then.
It's a £5 each to get in.
Then I'll have to get the money, won't I? Drink?
Back in a sec.
Don't say I never do anything for you, okay?
Oh, I've got to go, sorry. Jimmy, I'm going to finish this downstairs. I'm not here, okay?
It's all right, mate. I've already seen him.
Steve. Hi.
Come off it. I see you skulking up there.
I'm not skulking. Anyway, what do you want?
Do you really have to ask?
I suppose my telling you to butt out of my affairs isn't going to wash, is it?
No, it's not. This isn't some girl you just picked up in a club, you know, Chris. Stop messing her about.
I'm not messing her about.
Would you love her? Do you?
Yeah.
Well, that's something, I suppose.
It's just all the baggage that comes with it, that's all.
Baggage? She's given up her marriage, her kids for you.
Well, I didn't ask her to.
Oh, come on, grow up. Just try and be an adult for once. You know, this isn't another one of your romantic flings.
Yeah, well, it was when it started.
What, and now reality hits? What are you going to do, eh? Run away?
Oh, don't be stupid.
Well, what then?
Steve! Just get off my back, okay? Chris Rawlings.
All right, mate. I've got what you wanted. 15. Tenner. All right. Cheers.
Gotta go.
Look, I'm really sorry if you think I'm giving you a hard time.
Yeah, and why is that?
Because you've done it before, time and time again.
Give me a little bit of credit. I do realise things are slightly different here.
Yeah, well, as long as you do. I'm not asking you to promise happy ever after, as long as you let her know you're not going to leave her in the lurch, all right? Okay?
Yes, fine. I'll have a chat with her later.
Good.
Vic, you in there, Vicky? You okay? Vicky, you okay?
I just need some fresh air.
Where's your inhaler?
Empty.
Hang on a minute. I'll get the other one back. Excuse me. Sorry.
What's that?
It's Vic. He's gone. Just hold on, I'll call an ambulance. Help her out.
You've got to do something, Jamie.
I am.
She can't wait.
I don't know what to do. Sit her up, maybe that'll help. Ambulance, please.
Hasn't she got one of those puffer things?
It's empty.
Oh, God, she's going to die. I know she is.
Shut up. She isn't. I won't let her.
Everything okay?
Yes, thank you. Sorry, Jo.
No, I'm sorry about earlier. I didn't mean to pry.
That's all right, it's just that I...
You don't have to explain. You're obviously having a hard time, and I know what that feels like.
Thanks.
I thought you might like... Well, don't take this the wrong way, but we had some left over. You might want it.
So I look as though I need a drink. That's really sweet of you, Jo, thanks.
Good night.
Right, well, you'll have my report first thing in the morning. Sorry. Vicky? Give them space. Come on, give them space. You're a boyfriend, aren't you? I'm a doctor, Dr. Powers. What on earth's happened?
She's gonna be all right, isn't she?
Well, I don't know, but she's in safe hands. Is it an asthma attack?
Her inhaler ran out. It's all your fault. You should have given her more.
She was given another one. I can't believe she's used it all, not in a few hours.
She must have. And you only gave her one. She said she needed two, but you wouldn't give her them. You're her doctor, and she's in here because of you.
I thought you couldn't get the night off.
One of the perks of being the boss. So, good claret, chef special.
Lovely. It's good to see you.
I thought you could do with cheering up.
And we can talk properly.
Yeah. Let's talk.
It's only asthma. How did she get so ill?
Asthma can be serious.
She's not gonna die, though, is she?
I don't honestly know.
If she dies, you'll have killed her. Because you're too mean to give her two inhalers.
Meanness has nothing to do with this. I tried to prevent it. I just can't believe she did use it all.
She must have. What else could have happened to it?
I don't know. What did happen to that inhaler?
I told you. She used it. She did.
Oh, come on.
I sold it. For a tenner.
Which is why she's been getting through so many.
Now she's gonna die because of me. All for one lousy tenner.
Sorry, she's not too good.
What did he say? What's happened?
Vicky's going up to intensive care.
She's gonna be all right.
They don't know yet. She's still very sick, Jamie, but she has begun to respond.
When will they be sure?
Well, it's difficult to say. The treatment will have started working, but the next 24 hours are crucial.
I did this to her. It's all my fault.
No. If she'd have carried on taking that salbutamol inhaler, masking the problem, by the time they'd have got her in here, well, it could have been too late.
But the inhaler made her asthma better.
No. The blue inhaler only relieves the symptoms of asthma. If she'd have continued using that one only, and the symptoms were getting worse, it could have killed her. I'm telling you the truth. That's why we went on and on about the other one. The brown inhaler. That's the one that prevents the symptoms of asthma and keeps it under control.
You mean it? This isn't all my fault.
No. You selling on that blue inhaler may be the best thing that's happened to Vicky tonight. You may well have saved her life.